have My Shadow is Pink. And in this book, the main character here, he has a lot of emotions. He feels embarrassed. He feels sad and frustrated. He also feels brave and excited. This book is a lot about love and being who you are. So I want you to think about love, acceptance, and being who you are as we read this book. Okay, here we go. My Shadow is Pink, written and illustrated by Scott Stewart. My dad has a shadow that's blue as can be, and there's nothing but blue in my whole family tree. But mine is quite different. It's not what you think, for mine is not blue. My shadow is pink. My shadow loves ponies and books and pink toys, princesses, fairies, and things not for boys. But there's one thing it likes most, I have found. It loves wearing dresses and dancing around. It spins and it sparkles and it twirls through the air, then stops as my dad walks in with a stare. It will turn blue one of these days. Don't worry, he says. It is just a phase. Dad's shadow is blue. It is big. It is strong. But when I stand with it, I just feel so wrong. I wish mine was blue like all of the others. I wish mine was blue like my dad's and my brother's. I'd be part of the group. Of that there's no doubt. But I cannot fit in when my shadow stands out. Now things are all changing, and that is not cool. I'm ready to start my first day at school. You'll need pencils and books and lunch you must bring. Dress up with your shadow in its favorite thing. My heart skips a beat as I put on a dress, and I look at my dad, who is anxious and stressed. He takes me to class, and I turn to say bye. His face is all worried. There's fear in his eyes. So I step in the doorway and puff out my chest. One thing is clear. I'm not like the rest. I try to say, hi, but my voice is too quiet. The kids turn around, and the room, it goes silent. I run out the door, and I push past my dad. I run to my house feeling angry and sad. If my shadow was blue, I'd be there making friends. I'd be laughing and playing and drawing with pens. I rip off my dress, throw it down to the floor. I won't wear it again. Not ever. No more. Just then at my door came a soft little knock. It's my dad walking in, and I look up in shock. Both he and his shadow in dresses they stood, with shimmering seams and pink sparkling hoods. He speaks in a voice that's quite soft, but is stern. Pick up that dress. You must listen and learn. Your shadow is pink. I see now it's true. It's not just a shadow. It's your innermost you. He showed me the photos of parents and brothers, and sisters and aunts, and uncles and others. We've all had a shadow that's hidden from eyes. Sometimes our shadow, it lives in disguise. His shadow loves painting and fashion and art. Her shadow loves engines and powerful cars. His shadow loves dance with its turns and its twirls. Her shadow, she hides it. Her shadow likes girls. His shadow loves theater and acting and plays. Her shadow loves science and planets and space. Your shadow is you, and pink it will be. So stand up with your shadow and yell, "This is me!" And some they will love you, and some they will not. But those that do love you, they'll love you a lot. So put on that dress and get back to school. If someone won't like you, then they are the fool. My heart nearly burst and my shadow it soared. I picked up the dress and wore it once more. We ran out the door, this time holding hands. My dad and our shadows, together we stand. I stride in my class and I puff out my chest. I may be different, but different is best. I join a small group, though in I don't blend. They look up and smile. Will you be our friend? The end. So now that we've finished our book, I want you to think about the shadow and what the shadow likes. If you remember let me find it. There's one page, here it is, where they have pictures of all different people and their shadows and what their shadows like. Because sometimes we keep our shadows hidden. Sometimes there's things about us we don't want others to see. I want you to think about what your shadow likes, what your shadow likes to do. And then I want you to draw a picture, okay? I want you to make the cover of this book on your own. And I want on the front cover for you to draw yourself and what you like and your shadow and what your shadow likes. Just like this little boy here. Okay? All right. Thank you so much for listening to our story today. I hope you liked it.